that's like knowing your people's patterns. Like, that's something that doesn't change. Like, you pretty much know when a person, when someone who you're close to is gonna fall through with something, or if it's something that they typically don't really care for, they don't care for it, so they don't really arrive to that particular occasion or whatever the case may be. Well, we're talking about when you're in proximity with somebody and they, oh man, I'm hit you up.
Right.
That sounded fake.
You're like, here it's all.
Like, bro, you could have kept that.
Or like when they say, and people would be like, hey, bro, pray for me. I got you, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, do you really go in your prayer closet and intercede for that individual? Or are you just saying whatever in the moment because of the dialogue that's taking place?
The B2S podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
Yo, what up, world? What it do? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blueprint to Success podcast. Once again, Blueprint Nation, stand up, hump day, midweek. Hey, we're excited and delighted to be in the building with you all again, once again on tonight. This your boy, Mike Mariner, a.k.a. Chef Motivator. Once again, joined together on tonight with my co-host, my brother from another mother. Man, y'all give it up for Alexander Hall.
Yo, what's going on?
What's happening?
Slide through this week.
Sliding through the week.
Well, look at here. I'm trying to slide through this thing with no brake pads. Straight up.
Get out the way.
Just cut the brake line. Just let me get to the other side. You feel me?
Move. Get out the way.
Oh, no.
That's what's happening, man. Yeah, y'all know who this other guy is, man. My brother from the same mother. Y'all give it up for Big Bang. Big Dog. Boy Wonder. What's happening?
Hey, how you doing, huh?
Don't you ask me how I'm doing.
I'm gonna ask you how you doing.
Don't you ask me how I'm doing.
Hey, you don't ask me to ask you. Then ask me if I ask you how you doing.
I ask the questions here.
What's up? Blueprint Nation was good. As my brother said, boy, we trying to get through this week. It's sliding and gliding.
Sliding and gliding, swerving and purring.
Hey, call me Clyde. Scotty Pippen gliding from the baseline.
On his head. On his head.
Let's see, what? He be feeling like cat Falcons retreat. No, but all is well, man. I can't complain. All is well. Hey, listen, you just gotta take it a day at a time.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
Hey, boy, the time flying by fast.
Bruh.
Hey, 3 months in already, almost the end of the fourth quarter, and the year just started.
Mm-hmm. No.
Crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Crazy. Still got to file my taxes.
Same. I actually had to wait on a piece of mail to come in.
I forgot about that. I'm gonna say anything, y'all.
I ain't forget about it. I just don't feel like getting up all this paperwork.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Yeah. It's one of those years.
Yeah, it was a unique year. It definitely was. It was like, well, I ain't got to get much of this year. It was a unique year, bro.
I hope I ain't got to hold nothing.
That part. I'm trying to tell you.
But show my Lord. Hey, what's happening, man? Anything going new since the last time we talked? There.
Oh, yes. So,
He said, oh, yes.
that situation I was telling you about, I'll be able to say it later on, but that's, we just talked this past weekend, so pretty much all the ducks in a row when I sent the invoice, and so we're just waiting for them to green light it. Once they green light it, they're going to shoot that over, and then we're going to put that out, let the people know what's going on, and so, yeah, it's nice. And bro, I can say this: I'm in my hosting bag, so
you got to get it how you get it.
hey, that's my blessing.
That's
a blessing right there. So, but it's dope, man. And then new music, of course. Got some on the back burner. I'm gonna let you hear the beat. You're gonna be like, oh.
Hey,
yes, Lord.
Just put me on the hook. That's all I got to say.
Hey.
Put me in the booth.
Let's go, coach.
Put me in the coach. Put me in. Come on, coach, man. Come on, coach. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Hey, coach, radio. Put me in, coach. Put me in. What's going on with you, big broski, man? How everything with you, man?
I'm just chilling right now, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. I was talking with somebody yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yes, I'm gonna spend the summer revamping some stuff, and but right now I'm just floating,
floating and preparing.
That's it.
That's the little preparation.
Yeah, that's it, my man.
Yes, but you know we're always in preparation mode, no matter what time of the year. We always preparing for something.
Yeah.
You know, it's just making sure we be proactive in the preparation. As far as we know we want to prep, but be like the way time is going by fast, it can get away from you real quick.
I know.
I got some stuff this week to do, and I'm just like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Man, it's the last week for this class, and then I go into the next class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad because this professor is getting on my nerve.
Welcome to the Professor on My Nerves tour. Starring the Shift Motivator and
every response is like reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, your grandma off, sir. Like, I know this is critical thinking. I get that. But God, dog, do you have to respond like that? Every
survey says yes.
I was like, you know what? Ignore.
Oh man, this is definitely a tour. I had one one of the students in the class. I was talking. It was like all 5 of us, but we had split up after we got out, and it was me and the other girl. We was talking, and then the other girl came across, just like, "Hi guys, hey, I see." I was like, "Oh Lord, what she thinking? What she want?" I mean, you were so obvious.
You already know.
So she was like, "We all need to go up there at the same time and let them know how we feel." Because we go one by one. It's like, "Oh, that's another student." Oh, it's real, brother.
She's got a good point.
Yeah. No, she do. And we all agree. I was like, let's get through after this midterm, and then we'll handle business. Because it's no comment.
This is not your forte.
By default, not by design. And there's like, she's like, I went on ratemyprofessor.com and the rating was this and this and this and this and this. They're like, how did he get hired? I said, easy. They're looking for somebody just to put a body in their seat.
He smoked up the mural. He breathed it. He hired.
You so is right.
Oh, I've been through that tunnel.
You so
many
is
times.
right. I was like, yeah, bro, I don't even know how you got this job.
I've been through that tunnel many times, especially when I was doing insurance. Ooh, ooh, he got a body. We got a live one, fellas.
Fred, bring me the mirror. Let's make sure it's real. Put it on in his nose. Oh, we see
Man.
this.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, man. Let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode, man. We just cutting up a little bit, y'all.
Acting a fool, you better watch out.
Oh
For sure, man.
Yeah, man. We definitely got a unique one for you tonight. So Alexander, these boy guys been on the road the last couple of weeks, man, coming up with the topics and stuff for us. So as you can see, tonight's topic is called courtesy language. And it comes from a conversation that they had that they actually shared with me off camera. So I'm gonna alley oop this up to him once I just kind of open up the dialogue. So it's like we've mastered how to sound respectful. We've mastered how to sound professional. We even mastered how to sound spiritual, but we haven't always mastered how to be sincere. And you ever had been in that conversation where you just wanted the real and the raw, and they just gave you the cliche,
Mm-hmm.
just because it sounded good, or they felt like they didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm going to tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you giving me fluff ain't gonna help me at all. If you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like. I can go
Right.
back to the drawing board, look at it, really examine it, and take in the critique, and then go from there. But if you
Right.
just trying to be polite, trying to be courteous, it ain't serving the situation no good. So I'm just gonna open up with that there, and so I'm gonna alley oop to these guys, and then they can go ahead and take it from there. We're gonna go ahead and get into the tonight's segment talking about courtesy language.
Yeah, so I was, and this is something that, that if you don't know how to read it, you can't even tell it's being done.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
If you don't know how to read it, you can't tell it's being done to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you have to be aware of your relationships. You got to know who you look. Look, straight up, I was telling Dub yesterday. I said, now, it comes a time where you do learn your people's patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example, y'all already know I'm the first one talking about getting something to eat.
Yeah.
Every time y'all pull up at the restaurant, I don't never show up. like y'all know. Y'all already know. If y'all say me
yesterday.
y'all say y'all go on Thursday. If y'all ain't hear from me by Tuesday, he ain't pulling up. You already know. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know. Like, so it's like, but
See
we
what had happened
but we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
He gonna bring it up and he gonna say, we ain't talking about that.
We ain't talking about that. That's like knowing your people's patterns. That's something that doesn't change. Like, you pretty much know when a person, when someone who you're close to is gonna fall through with something, or if it's something that they typically don't really care for. They don't care for it, so they don't really arrive to that particular occasion or whatever the case may be. But we're talking about when you're in proximity with somebody and they, oh man, I'm hit you up.
Right.
That sounded fake.
You're like, he ain't calling.
This like, bro, you could have kept that.
Or like when they say, and people would be like, hey, bro, pray for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, I'm pray for you. Like, do you really go in your prayer closet and intercede for that individual?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you just saying whatever in the moment because of the dialogue that's taking place?
Right.
Because those things actually matters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even just, I guess you could say, following through on what you're going to say, what you're going to do, but it's just like, especially emotionally, mentally, and things of that nature. When somebody say, I love you, do you really love that person or not?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, do you really love that person?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love that person not when stuff is just going good?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Will you be upset with that person and still pull up on them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say if you got a homie, y'all ain't been vibing lately, but he need to move. He got are you gonna pull up in the basketball shorts with a tank top and lift a couch with him or not?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's what we talking about. So I brought it up to Dub. He was like, bro, that's good, bro. That's good.
For real.
So let me ask y'all this: do you think people say that because they feel like if they spoke the truth on the matter, it'd be controversial and cause conflict, so they try to avoid conflict?
A lot of people go ahead, Dub.
No, go ahead.
A lot of people don't like to a lot of people don't like conflict.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't. See, me, I'm more of a real time person. So if you let me know what I got going on in real time, then I'm able to make an adjustment in real time.
Right.
Like I'm not finna wait. If you say, hey, said you gotta switch this up, I'm not finna wait 2 weeks to do it. If I can do it immediately, I'm gonna do it ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I know that I make sure that I'm being the best version of myself. Because most of the time when people pair up, it's a partnership thing.
Right.
There's nothing where you go into a situation where it's not a partnership. It's always one person has to do something, and then the other person does something, and when you put it together, a bigger picture is made.
Facts.
So if you let me know what I got going on off the rip, then I can make an adjustment. So when it comes time for me to do my half, I'm making my notable contribution to whatever that the goal is at the end of the day.
Facts.
So a lot of people, bro, they don't like to address conflict because they're only used to one-sided conflict.
Okay, do tell.
You know what I'm saying? One-sided conflict when you're fighting and you're bickering and it's y'all are going at each other instead of y'all are hearing each other out to get to the root of the problem. That's the other side of conflict. When you have one point of view, they have another point of view. Y'all might not see each other point of views, but y'all respect what each other is saying, and you're digging and you're looking for whatever that caused y'all to be here looking at each other in the first place. Y'all trying to find whatever brought y'all there to dig it up, come up with a game plan for both y'all to move forward with so y'all can be better so this will never happen again. So if this type of thing does happen again, this looks familiar, we came across it, we know how to handle it, so we know how to maneuver now. That's what conflict is supposed to do. But most of the time, you just see fighting, two people going at each other. I don't like you. They never resolve anything. They don't talk anything out. They don't get to the root of the issue. Nobody is hearing each other out. It's them against them instead of them being on the same team, but just having different perspectives.
Right.
That's good, bro.
That's good, yeah.
I like how you also said that when people don't like conflict, when you think of courtesy language, it is a form of emotional intelligence. Because when you think about it, on one side of the intellect, if they see you're gullible or naive, they're gonna play that all day. Now there's another side of that intellect where the person peep game, they know what you're doing, but it's a mental note, but they're not gonna let you know. Because sometimes when it comes to those who don't understand the courtesy language and they're like in a routine, they do it out of fear. They do it because they want to keep the peace. They try to be the middleman all the time, and it doesn't work that way. They'll try to stay far away from conflict as possible, and as long as possible. You know what? It look like this between them two. I ain't gonna say nothing. I know I need to say something, but I ain't gonna say nothing. So I'm gonna just be in the cut here because the attention's not on me. I don't have to worry about what they're saying, what they're saying. I like how you said when you don't get to the root of it. What's the specifications of this side? What's your reasoning? How do you feel? Because a lot of times, sometimes if you don't say anything in real time and it's out of routine, it's gonna sound like a broken record. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Dang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gets to a point where it's like, are you really sorry?
Right.
Like, are you like what? And then that'll tick the other person off because now you've caused them to put a wall out and guard with you because now you're a certain way that you can't even see yourself. You don't want to see yourself. But even through that, I've noticed even just in my own life, like seeing a routine, even just through waste of resources, time, travel, just going to certain places, doing certain things, and then hey, did you finish that? Oh no, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And it just keep going further and further. It's just like, well, what was the real intent?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said you wanted to do this, you said you was down to do this. I didn't bring it up, and it's like when you try to hold them accountable, it's like crickets.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't get it. And if they're allowed to not having to face that, and they're allowed to just keep pushing that back further, then it gets to the point where they won't even deal with it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll just leave it right there. And now they leave you with the sour taste in the mouth, but you have to also understand with the intellect, you got to be mature too.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you just take a mental note. It's like, I see how you move.
Yeah.
Because change behavior lets me know the intention of what you said and how you said it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you tone is everything. Just like, bro, I'll call you tomorrow. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, in the tone, like even just out, like just keep it. And I remember there was times that I had to be like, I would overextend myself and stretch myself because of I'm a real genuine and intentional person. And sometimes you don't have to always show that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to always overextend, and then now you're over here, you're doing more things that's kind of taking you away from what your focus is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I learned on that side of the field too, just like, okay, let me just kind of be neutral. If they ask for it, cool. But that even in that, you can overextend yourself.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, man, and that goes back a little bit what you said when you was talking about change behavior.
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying that says the best apology is change behavior.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah.
Bro, change behavior
Yeah.
is evidence of repentance.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good. Yeah, repentance repent means to turn away.
Turn away
Right,
from.
to turn away. So
Mhm.
if you turn away, you change your behavior, now you are on a one-way streak or highway to healing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And whatever that caused offense, whatever offense you cause, most of the time when people cause offense, bro, there was a seed that was sown that's not even connected to the offense that they caused.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about change behavior is evidence that repentance has taken place,
Mm-hmm.
and they go in the opposite direction, and now they're in a position to where they can heal. You can't redo the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can't redo it,
Mm-hmm.
but you can start fresh from every step going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you see that same individual later on,
Mm-hmm.
it's a fresh version of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fresh version of them. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully they did the same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Because it's nothing like you changed, you repented, you don't wept for the things that you done. You see an individual that you had a little clash up with, and they still in the same position that you done changed.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
got love for them, and they're looking at you like they want to throw you off a bridge.
Right.
Right.
You got to extend the same grace you won't
You got in the
receive.
same grace
Right.
room, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I like how you said that, bro, because that is real talk. And it's funny. Had a situation this past week, and we have things set out in place a month ahead of time. And it's like when you see a person that is still on the same movement, and it's just like you haven't learned. You're doing the same thing repetitively, and then you act like you want to be in on what's going on, but the proof is in the pudding, and then you don't give a heads up, you don't say anything. It's like it's not important, and that's one of the things that I'm learning to do. Because sometimes on our end of a courtesy language, sometimes you can be gun ho about a person so much, and you want to see that change, and you desire that, but you still see they on the same stuff. You have to be willing to not put yourself in that position, in that predicament, and and that could be routine just because you want more for the other person than they want for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you give them the courtesy by exiting stage left.
Mm-hmm.
You
got
talking about
to.
courtesy language? Well,
Okay.
my language says I'm finna disappear like Casper. Poof, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
Because like we're in these critical thinking class, and it's kind of interesting. So it's talking about different things as far as like language, critical thinking, metaphors, and stuff like that. And so just kind of reading the information, even like some of the ideologies and stuff that some of these guys come up with as far as like how thinking enhances language, and even to the point where one states that how basically how thinking is kind of like the engine, and I'm like, well, I kind of disagree only to an extent because when you got people that their language is not as prevalent as another person's, they still can you can still see the enactment of what they're thinking in their activity. Okay. Prime example, you got infants. They can't talk, right? So, but you can tell by their actions they're thinking.
It's nonverbal.
Nonverbal. Right. You got somebody that maybe don't have language because of a birth defect or a disability, but yet they can still do certain activities that requires thinking. So to say that thinking only, and it was just, they were throwing out different theologies out there, and I was like, well, no, I'm more so on the side of thinking enhances language. It's not the only thing that connects language to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but
it's not the only way.
Yeah. So, but when I'm looking at this here, you like, when you're looking at this, started talking about metaphors and how critical thinking is important in interpreting metaphors, because without it, you misinterpret what's being said and then you take it literal.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like in today's society, it's like that's almost like a lost skill. Because everything is so surface level. I just had this conversation with my classes last week. Just because a lot of stuff that they do is just so surface level. I mean, you come back and do the same idiotic stuff.
Yeah.
You the same bad habit that got you in trouble yesterday, you turned around and did it again today. The same thing I had to get on you about yesterday, you turn right back around and do it again today. You know, so like we're saying, the only apology I want to see is change behavior. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, and you look at how people like respond, and it's like, 2026, man, it's like things are coming to a head in so many ways. It's like I ain't got time to be harboring bitterness in my heart over somebody. I ain't got time to be arguing and bickering with people. It's like even like within the Christian community, we bicker so much. Oh, that ain't what the scripture mean. Bro, I ain't gonna. I got to have a conversation with y'all off real. Like, I can't put it on air, but I'm just gonna say, it's somebody in the industry y'all know, and he just always throwing out, well, that ain't what this mean, and this is what I'm like, dude, shut up. Like,
shots fired.
Yeah, bro. And then I'm like, actually, what you're talking about is almost darn near blasphemy, because that's not what you're doing. Is you're putting your thought out there of what it is, and that ain't what it is. What it said, what you're saying that it's not. It's inclusive of, not only, but it's inclusive of. And what you're doing is, you don't know, you got a wide range of influence, man, and you got babies reading your stuff, and you may influence them in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's it's like it's so much stuff going on. That's like, it's more important things that we can talk about, that we can embark ourselves on. And so if you keep telling me you're sorry, but I'm still seeing the same constant inconsistencies in behavior and stuff like that, to where change is not happening, then I'm gonna have to exit myself stage level politely.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You said something crazy just then. I just caught on to it. You said that thinking enhances language.
Yes. Yes.
Because
you can't grow without it, bro. If you don't enhance your thinking, it can't enhance your language. If your thinking don't grow, your language doesn't.
And that's key because especially when you have, especially when you dealing with people from a person, from a group of people, person, him, her, whoever it is, whoever
Right.
they are, from different walks of life. If you're not paying attention to them, if you're not studying them,
Mm-hmm.
you have to think about how you're going to communicate with them. You have to think about, you don't need to know, you will never know how a person's mind works,
Right.
but you need to be thinking about how their mind works. All right, so you would that's key, right? So
Right.
you would never know how their mind works. But if you want to communicate with them effectively, you have to think about how their mind works.
Right.
Depending on what come out of your mouth, how you say it, when you say it, how does your face look, all that stuff matters, especially to our beautiful women,
Bro, you
to our
ain't.
female women. We're gonna leave that right there. Let it hot sizzle, baby.
In the words of Country Wayne, let that sizzle your spirit.
No, but it's real talk though. It's real talk because if you're not paying attention to how, like, y'all know how I think, I know how y'all think.
Right.
Y'all know how I act, I
Right.
know how y'all act. Y'all know when I ain't gonna do something. Y'all know when I ain't gonna do something. Vice versa.
And vice versa. Yep.
But I'm not in y'all mind though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm not exactly in y'all mind. So when we walk in here to shoot the podcast, okay, might look a little off. Okay, let me set up. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what he doing. I don't gotta know. It look like he busy. That means he focused. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm setting up. I see what he got going on. You gotta know.
You gotta read
Pay
the room.
attention. You gotta read the room.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
That's
know.
very
Just
important.
pay attention to how people's mind works.
Yeah.
So you can communicate with them effectively.
I can't tell you how that is so true because when working at the university, that helped me shift my thought process and my perspective when it came to many different walks of life. So we had people from Pakistan, from all over the world, from India, from Africa, from you name it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a gumbo pot of different cultural individuals. And Percy, who I appreciate a lot because she challenged my thinking a lot. And she did it in a way that she's trying to figure out what's my thought process like. What do you mean by this? And then sometimes I'll be right. And then other times I'll be like, well, I don't think. And then when she displayed what she means by that, then I was like, because we can always learn from each other. We are never too far, quote unquote, up there to not learn or receive from anybody just because they don't think like us, talk like us, dress like us. Like, you can always learn, and you can be in the world and not of it, but you can still draw and grasp what you need informationally. So that way, not only it prepares you more as a leader, it'll equip you more, it'll equip you better, it'll make you versatile.
Yeah.
Look, hey, but to chime in on
Go
that,
ahead.
ask him what happened Sunday.
The B2S podcast is brought to you by No Grind, No Glory Apparel, R8 28 edition. It's a reminder to stay strong, to be courageous, to starve your fears, and to feed your faith. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, just know that you were born to stand out and make an impact. Head over exclusively to www.nogrindnoglory.net and grab you some merch as a daily reminder that all things work together.
Oh, with old boy?
What happened? My dog Antonio Hall. Shout out to my homeboy. My man's ain't set foot in the church in 30 years.
Wow.
Like, the climate out here is different. This ain't no, now is not the time to be false gangbanging on what you said that you claiming. Now ain't that time.
You can't be soft on what
now ain't that time. Now ain't the time to be blood and then cripping. It ain't that time right now. Okay? You know what you throwing up. You know what you got 3 color flags. You know what you doing. Right? Because when stuff happens, your flag gets pulled. See, I got homies who come from real gang culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when they go and they see somebody, they set trip and they pull their flag, yo, what you got going on?
And they gonna ask you straight up.
You're not moving correctly right now. What you got going on? And you better be lucky, and you better hope he wasn't sent by somebody. You better hope he just saw you off the strump. You better hope he playing big homie right now. You better hope Unc didn't send him over there. Right. So now at the time to be like this, you kind of got to know where you at. So Sunday, my man's ain't been to church in 30 years. 30. I'm 38. My man's like, yo, I don't. He said, man, I support you because so you want the church thing. He said, I can't support you. I said, nah, bro, you can't support you. So you can't for you. I said, you know what you're doing right now? I said, you putting that toe in the water. I said, you trying to see if it's safe or not. I said, it's okay. I said, he was standing right there. I said, it's okay. I said, because that toe that you got in the water, that toe is going to save your life, bro.
That's good. Yeah.
It's going to save your life. You know what I mean? And and guess what? I love my people. I love my people. He pulled a straight stunt, Negro stunt, bro. No cap.
For real.
My man walked in the lobby, took the toilet. All right, bro, I'm going to holler at you.
Bro.
my man got the coffee. He took the tour. Yo, this straight, bro. I like it. I'll see you later, big dog. You ain't gonna stay? He said, hey, man, at least I came.
Yeah.
He said, baby steps. I said, I got you. Let's go.
That happened to me some years ago, bro. I had when I had the youth conference.
Yeah.
And just to let you know how long it was, we had, CDs was real prevalent.
Okay, yeah.
So for this particular year, I burnt CDs just to give them out for free. And I just put Christian rap on them.
Yeah.
To give them out to the youth. And I finally, I had invited the football team out, whatever. And the two that I least thought would come in actually came in. And it was like, man, preach, man. We just wanted to come by, show you we think about you, show you some support, dog. They ain't stayed, but they came by. I said, hold on. I got something for you. So I gave them the CD, right? So they inboxed me on Instagram, like that Monday. Man, preach, some of this stuff fire. Seed was planted.
Right, seed.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
Seed
what you
was
did, seed was planted.
Seed was planted.
He got his toe in the water.
So look, guess what? Guess what?
Cause that boy was backpedaling like Mike.
My man,
bro,
look.
Hey, where you at? Oh, I'm in the parking lot. I was like, hey, man, I'm about to head. No, tell him follow me. Hey, we see you. Hey, just follow me, bro. I'm gonna show you a parking space.
Yeah, he said, bro, I'm about to go. I said, no, we right here, bro. We right here. Because you got to understand, like, and I was finna go to serve at the youth. But that one, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't been in church in 30 years.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Jesus coming back real soon. Let's slide you on up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, but what he was talking about is the relational. My man said, look, I don't do the Jesus stuff. He said, but I rock with you, though. And we tight. Here's the thing. He's an amateur bodybuilder, too. So he was like, bro, I'm gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? For the, you know what I'm saying? For the, you know what I'm saying? He said, so you're gonna be in the tux, you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get you right. He said, I got you. And then I said, I'm gonna get you right, I got you. And then I said, you don't know it yet. I said, but you're gonna be serving the Lord, bro. I said, you don't know it yet.
Yeah.
I said, he said, what you want? He said, look, my man, hey. He was like, he said, man, I don't want to, he said, man, I got something to say, man. I want to get up on the stage, man. What's up? I said,
That be the first thing.
I said, we got to say the sinner's prayer first. Then we got to get some discipleship going on. We got to
baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby step, bro. Baby step.
Baby steps.
But you know what? He say, hey, bro, I'm going to get you right. But like you say, little do you know, you like to him, bro. In your head, I'm gonna get you right.
But that's powerful. That's
powerful.
That's the essence of courtesy language.
For sure.
My heart is connected with what's coming out of my mouth. I'm not just saying something because it's the right thing to say in the moment. but my heart posture is in line with what's coming out of my mouth. That is the true essence of courtesy language.
Because the only reason, let me tell you why he didn't show up because of what I say about the Bible. He showed up because of when he around me, how I live the Bible.
Facts.
The best way that I can.
Yeah,
that's why he showed
exactly.
up. I'm not perfect. We playing the game, do his thing. We, you know what I'm saying? We have different views on intimacy. We have different views on a lot of stuff. I stayed my gangster. He stayed his. I stayed my gangster. He stayed his gangster on how he feel about it. We respect each other. We love on each other. If I'm tripping, I don't know. I think he y'all cousin or something. Because he quit to call me out. Hey, bro, you tripping, bro. What you got going on? Like, what he said. He said, and then I said, man, I was waiting on you to show up earlier. He said, yeah. He said, but you didn't show up to the gym. I said, man, we ain't talking about that right now. Right, but it's just a common the courtesy language of me actually trying to walk out what I talk out. You know what I'm saying? And showing him love. It's not about what you say, it's about how you act towards him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he didn't come because of what I say. He came because of I try to walk out what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The last thing, bro, we want is somebody not speaking from growth, but speaking from a script.
Facts.
Just let me play the part. Let me Denzel this one. You know what I'm saying? Let me clump this one. let me polish off my acting skills.
I think we get so caught up in trying to make people a project that you miss out on getting to know them, what they like to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You find a common ground.
Yes.
So like I love the Uber. So I was Ubering last night. I had picked up a young lady. And so she from New York. So we was talking. She's like, yo.
That slang went up in there real quick. Why do we do that, bro? I do the same thing. Oh, you from New York. We automatically go right there.
Oh, no. but that
Brooklyn.
But this was her talking. Like I peep because I hear a lot of New Yorkers. You know? So,
I ain't gonna say nothing because
I love it though.
Accents get you in trouble, but
yeah. But she was talking and she was like, she was house sitting, so I was taking her to her crib where she's staying at, and so we got to talking things, and she was like, "Yo, it's crazy down here. It's just like it's basically about courtesy. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, courtesy language." And she was talking about how it's so different. I said, well, I remember when I went to Louisiana, I said, when I went there and people spoke to me first, it was like a culture shock because I was like, hey, what? And it's like, you go a few feet, hey, how you doing? And like, I was like, it kind of shocked me because, here, you be nice and some people just look at you like you're crazy and then you just keep moving. So as I'm driving further down, we're talking. And she was explaining to me about her grandfather. Then next day, we started talking about church and things of that nature. So I was able to speak to her in a sense of like, well, what made you come down here? Well, I want to do architect. I fell in love with being a veterinarian, this, that, and the third, but I don't feel that connection no more. So I was like, oh, okay, that's word. And she's like, I love fashion, so I want to get into fashion. And so I'm going to do the architect because that make a lot of money. Obviously, like, she was very animated. And then after that, we just started, like, when you get to know a person, your witness to be even more effective. Your language would be even more effective. So we was talking, and she was telling me about her grandfather and how she had two dreams, and what she said, what she felt like it meant. Like, I know I gotta get closer to God and Jesus, things of that nature. So I invited her to our church, but she was like, "Yo, this is a church." She was like, I'll put it on my list. I said, well,
that's courtesy language right there.
For real.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'll put it on there because I'm still looking around. I say, well, I know another ministry because you're looking for a smaller one. So I know quite a few that I could shoot to you. And so we was outside, we were just talking. And she was like, thank you so much. Because she was like, she almost committed suicide.
Oh,
Wow.
So it was just like, dog, it's like one of them things when you was with Antonio, it's just like the one. And you're willing to I had another ride, but I was like, man, bump that. If I lose it, I lose it. Like this, you got to read the room when you're in the moment. You're in the moment.
Right.
So I was able to share a little bit to where it kind of even sparked her interest more to be like, yo, you do music too? I was like, yeah, we got our app doing this and everything. She's like, oh, yo, you nice. I like that. And this was the funny part because I just pulled up the Bloodball Radio app and Heartbreak was on.
Oh, wow.
I was like, now, yo, if this ain't a God moment, I don't know what is.
Wow. This guy over here, man.
Right here. It ain't nothing like that, brother. Put them glasses back on. I read that courtesy language. But
just read the room. Just read the room.
But after that, man, and to be able to kind of speak to her and to give a language of what we live and what we represent, what it looks like,
sure.
it'd be more well received. You know what I'm saying? Even with Antonio, it's more well received because we get so distracted by, oh man, they got 50 miles for cussing or this, that, and the third. It's just like sometimes you ain't gotta say nothing. They be like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I ain't mean to, I know I ain't been to church in a minute. Look, bro, I just asked how you doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's because people they'll do that, bro.
Yeah,
they'll do that, and bro, if I got homies who cussing, some of them still. I told you I got homies who still bang. I can't go over there. They been in St. Pete wilding, bro. I can't go over there. I can't because it don't not because I'm scared. It's just that's just not me. I don't want to not if they say hey pull up, I'll pull up. But I'm not afraid to go in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I know some Christians who don't go in the trenches. They straight they disciple from the studio.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't seen. The only time they see a street is when they go on the Wawa. They're not in the hood. They not around. I'm praying for the hood. You ain't seen the hood since you left it
on TV.
You know what I mean? So that's we ain't going. That's a whole different. That's a whole different topic. But I'm saying like I don't go that often because I'm not in that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I slide through, but I'm not finna be in it like I'm of it. No, I can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's something happened. I'm in a position that I should not be in. I'm trying to put my foot in the shoe that is not my size.
Right.
And to what you were talking about earlier, dog, I think the more that we study the word and get closer to him and lock in on our theology, that'll help a lot.
Yeah.
Because people gonna have questions all day because the word of God is so mysterious, bro. It's so beautiful. It's so much stuff. Like, so there's no way you can have one perspective. So if we study how we supposed to study to show thyself approved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we study how we supposed to study, then we will have a better understanding. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying for natural. And then when people come, like my dog Antonio, I know he's gonna have questions.
Right.
Yeah.
If I don't have the answer, guess what I'm gonna do?
I know people they know the answer.
Courtesy language. Oh, okay. We going straight to the Bible. This is what it say. Cause I ain't trying to mix nothing up. I ain't trying to put no more flavor on it. I can't take nothing from it or add to it.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what people need, man. They don't need the script. You know what I'm saying? They need to see the growth from us as individuals, man. And that's the last thing people need you to do. That's why I was telling the kid, I said I don't like cold food. So I don't regurgitate my messages verbatim. Now I could go to 2-3 different schools in one day and talk about the same thing, but it's all going 2-3. They ain't not gonna sound the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cold food. So, but that's a heart check in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you read the room, especially like we was talking about critical thinking earlier, right? And it actually kind of being like a lost art in a sense. But it's like the greater the impact, right? The greater the need for you to be able to read the room.
Yeah.
I watched
That's good.
That's really good.
who was it? Was it E.T.? It was somebody. It was a speaker. I know who it was. It was a speaker. I mean, I know that much. And and one of the teachers, one of the administrative staffs, and there somebody went into something and they had to call the ambulance. And so right then he stopped and just started praying. And eventually, you know, that person was all right. But behind the scenes, he was talking about how basically what I just said is so important, being able to, he said, I had to be here. He said, because God knew I could handle that situation, because not everybody can handle that situation properly.
Some
You know,
people freeze and
freeze, and everybody is just total quietness, pandemonium. And then he just took control of the pandemonium in the atmosphere, and he just began to pray. You know, and then once things settled back down, you know, he went back into whatever. But the person actually ended up being okay.
Good.
And they was thanking him for how he handled that moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're looking at the lost art of being able to think critically, man, it's like we got to get back to. And I was telling the kid, I said, y'all, man, I'm not trying to be the biggest theory. I said, but because, bro, it's like y'all seniors, dog. So I'm teaching senior English. Half of y'all sleep, half y'all on your phones. And then you want me to extend time for the assignment that was due because you sat here and decided to be on your phone, sleep, talking, or whatever it may be. So as I say, y'all have been conditioned to be where y'all at right now. You've been conditioned by a systematic control to teach you not how to be patient, to teach you not have an attention span of more than 30 seconds. You've all been refined and reformed into thinking like this based on societal culture and the powers that be. So if you don't know how to think critically for yourself, everybody else is doing it for you. So guess what happened? When things happen that actually really matters, you can't do nothing about it because you don't know nothing, because they've trained you to not be aware of certain stuff. They would train you to not be aware in general. Yeah. So in other words, it's like when I remove certain skills away from you, your defense mechanism comes way down.
Comes down, and then when something happens, you will become dependent.
Yep. On the system that trapped you. Yep, exactly.
You become dependent.
You become dependent.
You will be controlled.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Another form of controlled substance.
Yeah.
Being dependent on the controlled substance. The controlled substance is the system. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So when we're not able to think critically on our own, not only do we do ourselves a disservice, but we do our purpose a disservice, and we also do a disservice to those around me. Because guess what? When I enter into the room, I don't know how to read it properly, so therefore I can't have major impact because I don't know how to read it properly. And that is a common issue, not just in the youth, but just in today's generation. Because another meaning of generation is people of the same mindset. It ain't talking about age demographics all the time, but people of a certain mindset. Everybody's thinking from same mindset. Yeah, it's man.
You ain't like you don't have to know what's going on to the T.
Right.
But you should not be oblivious and think that everything you see is how it's supposed to be. No. No. Like, bro, people every week, somebody passing away the same way ain't normal.
Right.
Buildings blowing up, cross seas, that stuff that's not normal. So something is happening.
Right.
It's definitely a shift.
Something is happening. So it's our job to kind of dig and to see what's actually going on.
Yeah.
But if you're not digging at the moment, if you're just aware, okay, something is off.
Right. Right.
You're in a good place.
Right.
You are a step closer to getting some understanding.
Right.
Mhm.
But if you just
Right.
that's crazy.
Right.
Like seeing people die on the internet, it's not normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Just seeing somebody die and you have no remorse is not normal.
Right.
Bro.
It's
And-
not.
And we see it pretty much every day where we at.
Seeing 4 or 5 young men take a young woman's innocence
Oh, that was crazy.
and they being charged as adults.
Mm-hmm.
That's not normal.
Right. Right.
That's not how it was designed.
Right.
It's not normal. So
Right.
stuff is everything breaking loose basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or if it ain't broke loose, it's starting to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you cannot tell,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
then you're off.
Yeah. And in critical thinking, bro, that's all. It's all about processing and analyzing information.
Yeah.
If you and I was telling myself, if you don't know how to process and analyze information, you're bound to get stuff wrong.
Okay, let's water it down.
If you don't know what the heck going on,
If you ain't got to know exactly what's wrong with your girl, you might not know exactly what's wrong with her. But if you can't tell the mood done shifted, you in trouble. I'm just saying.
right,
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I know something wrong.
right,
Straight up.
Right.
Like,
right.
We don't believe that. Ain't nothing wrong. Yes, it is.
yes, it is. That's curse language line.
Right,
Hit it right back to you. No, yeah, it is.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. And the thing about it becomes a domino effect. So it shows up just in this portion of your life, but then it creeps over into this portion of your life, and then it creeps over into this portion of your life, and then you're trying to figure out what in the world is going on with your life because you didn't take care of this over here, so therefore it crept over here, it crept over here, it crept over here, and then now it engulfed your whole life, and now you don't even know where you at. Now you're losing your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Lost sense of direction.
I was talking to my coworker today, and she said that a young man took his life. My man jumped off a 4th floor at a hotel, leaped off. Crazy.
Wow.
So stuff is going on. You know what I mean? And I be praying for my son. I pray for my son's mind all the time, and I thank God.
Yeah, because this generation of people, this generation of youth, they raised in a generation to where everything is so accessible, to where you don't build no type of character or anything. We built character.
Yeah.
We built how to do things. Like we had to get dirty. We had to learn. The technology takes away everything. I was looking at one assignment, bro, and I never realized it till the assignment. It was talking about the impacts of technology in society, and how technology even transforms language. I was like, you're right, because stream in our day don't mean the same thing as stream in today's time. Stream back when we grew up in was basically a body of water.
Oh yeah, water, yeah.
Streaming in today's time is online.
But I guess because something stream online flowing, current flowing. Like,
but look at how technology has shifted language.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it forces you to adapt.
And it forces you to adapt.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So therefore, we was able to learn certain stuff, learn basic things of survival, learn how to think, not what to think. The people today more so learn what to think and not how to think. They don't know how to think. So when you're talking about even going into critical thinking, they don't even know how to think, let alone think critically. So because everything is surface level.
Too much thinking,
They shut down. They like the black player, skirt, slide to the left. They cha-cha slide to the right.
You got that twin. You got it.
For the most part. But it's like, man, at some point, you got to connect your mouth with your heart.
You do.
And your courtesy language need to be genuine and authentic, and it's coming from growth and not a script.
That's so good, Mike. At some point, you have to connect your mouth to your heart. Sometimes when people connect their mouth to their heart, the stuff that come out,
Out of it flows.
the stuff that come out of their mouth, you be like, "Ooh, that heart right there, boy, that's your tripping,
That's ain't it?
Right.
that's your tripping, boy, straight up."
Right.
But can we disconnect your heart from your mouth? You remember what Steve Harvey said on Kings of Comedy? He thought the ship was going down. Let me unplug your mouth. That joint tripping, boy.
But it shows you also how much we're needed more now than ever, like to be intentional with our courtesy language. And I think back like how we was brought up and how we had mentors and people that was consistently, hey, how you doing? Like intentional, like what's going on? What you need? And there was just certain things that honestly, even at one point in time in my life, I was looking forward to get from a pastor that I couldn't get that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things you learn from your parents, then there's certain things that you learn from your environment, and then there's certain things you learn from your leaders and leaderships and
Yeah, for
mentors.
sure, yeah. Mhm.
So it's like the things that you desire to get from your parents, you may not be able to get because they know what they know within what was passed down to them. So they can only give you so much. So it's like it was really, I don't want to say easy to be insensitive, but we were aware. We was able to adapt to whatever came to Y2K. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, the world finna end. The lights finna shut off. Midnight.
I mean, even
We
to the
still
simple
here.
fact of, them actually showing you,
Mm-hmm.
or watch both ways before you cross the street.
Yes,
Now you got jokers crossing the street looking at their phone in traffic.
bruh.
Crazy.
Bruh. I be at work. I be on taking a patient. But them doctors and nurses, they just be, boy, they walking. I'm like, look up. They be like, hey. I'm
Right.
like, look up. Like, get out your phone
Yeah, right.
before you end up in here. 'Cause that end of the stretcher hit that rib, that kidney, it ain't gonna feel good. Trust me. Bruh, it's just like, I don't know, bruh. It's like you can't put it down for 5 minutes. Like I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Like how I need to breathe. I need this. I need it in my life. I want it in my life.
All right, Juvie.
Come put it in my life. And I'm gonna keep it in my life.
Hey, Blueprint Nation, man. We hope y'all got something out of this, man. As we get ready to get up out of here, don't just learn how to speak well, but mean well. At the end of the day, the world don't have enough of that. We don't have enough common courtesy that is true and full of truth and authenticity.
Mhm.
And so, if you don't take nothing from this episode, be the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be the light in somebody's darkness. Learn how to be helpful and not harmful by the words that you speak and how you demonstrate things in a manner that, shows growth. You know what I'm saying? And not just saying the right thing. And it's really not helping the situation at all. And so,
Right.
yeah, don't be that person, man. So we just hope you guys got something out of this on tonight. If there's somebody that needs your forgiveness or you need to forgive somebody, make sure you activate that. Be sincere about the apology. And you do that by changing your behavior, not just saying the words that come out of your mouth. So, and that's what we got. Y'all guys got anything, part of the thing before we get up out of here?
I want to say start at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't wait till you get to church. Don't wait till you go to Walmart. Don't wait till you go to work. Start at home.
Yeah.
If you got children,
That's
start
it.
with your kids. You got
Children,
a wife,
yep.
a girl.
Yeah.
Start with them. Just
Mm-hmm.
try to do better with them first.
Yep.
Just start right there. You work on yourself. Start treating yourself better.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Start forgive yourself. Like, go to God with your shame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we talking some real stuff right now.
Yeah.
Go to God about your shame. Go to God about what you did when you was tripping. You know what I'm saying? start treating yourself better, and then everyone who's around you in your home, start right there. Because when you need any uplifting, when you need real endurance, when you need someone to pour from, and when you need to be fed, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, those people who stay in your corridors are the ones who's going to have access to you first. So just start right there at your home.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
I would say don't allow what you didn't experience to keep you from being able to experience. So what I mean by that is,
That's heavy.
if you haven't seen what love looks like, if you haven't seen what leadership looks like, if you haven't seen what it is to have a mentor, when one is presented, don't be afraid to embrace it and to experience it, because it will change your life for the better. So that's my 2 cents.
That's good, man. Blueprint Nation, we're going to leave off of that. Y'all know how we like to get up out of here. Shoot for the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. And if you think different and be different, you'll have the opportunity to live different. And once again, we'll see you on the other side of success. Blueprint Nation, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.